Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Allie.
And this is our unboxing for the February Best Bead Box.
2020.
Yes, 2020.
How did that happen?
Best Bead Box.
Best Bead Box. So we'll show you what's inside the box, what's the difference between the XL and the regular box, and show you all the great things, and also brainstorm as we're doing it for some additional things that you can make with the box. So the February 2020 box comes in that great kind of magnetic box like we've shown in the other ones. And it has a very surprising theme. So what is the surprising theme?
For February, you have to do Valentine's Day. So this box has some pinks, some florals, something to kind of get you in that romantic mood.
Ooh, romantic. I feel romantic just sitting next to Anna. So this here is the Bead My Valentine Box, complete with a little lovely luscious pearls and grow in love and grow and whatnot. But when you open the box, the thing that you're going to have is an insert. Again, just to reiterate, the really impressive thing in the interior is this little link right there above Anna's head. So what does this link get us to, Anna?
Okay, so that link is important because it gets you to additional inspiration, some more patterns and ideas for what you can do with the beads and findings in the box. It will also, starting this month, include a list of the beads at the bottom. So if you lose that insert, which of course, you know, we all get a little piece of paper and we lose it. So if you lose that, you will forever and ever have on our website a list of the beads that were included, with links to where you can find them on the website. And like I said, in addition, all those other wonderful tutorials.
Nice. So this comes in both the XL box and the regular box. The XL box is going to be what we are going to show you plus additional materials. Right. So we're going to start with basically what is in the regular best box, and then we'll show you basically from this line down what's also included in that XL box.
So I like to think of the best and the XL as being like, the best is like your chocolate sundae, and the XL is like you're putting some whipped cream and a cherry on top.
And some nuts. Can we put some peanuts too on top of me too? That would be my pick. So what is the project for the February box, Anna? I know what it is because I made the YouTube video. So this is another one.
The love triangle.
And the love triangle is basically a how to do a triangular bail, and then whether or not you want to do fringe down for it. And Anna had the suggestion, which I thought was great, of actually taking the video and making it live basically when the box is. So bonus for you guys that you are getting the actual materials to, and the written pattern to do the love triangle and to learn really how to do that triangular bail with these beautiful written instructions. So if you're looking kind of here, you have those nice 2-page instructions showing you exactly what to do. So what is included in that love triangle that we have in the box?
So for the love triangle,
we've got our cosmic
squares, which these are crystal square donuts.
Ooh, I like this color a lot.
Yeah, that's
pretty
like
crystal
that volcano. Yeah, something like that.
Purple, beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice. And then you've also got some spiky button beads, which are optional.
Yeah, you don't have to hang the fringe on the bottom of it. It will say that you can do it, but they are definitely an optional bead. And these are the white lava red to hang down from it, along with some delicate beads and some 15 OC beads.
Yeah. So you get a variety.
So our 15, oh nice. I like the crystal AB because then it matches with anything if you want to use it.
And you get a color of Delica.
And this color combination is way nicer than what I did in the video. So good job, Anna.
And you'll get there's a few different colors of Delicas you could get and a few different colors of spiky buttons, so you'll get a combination of something that will work together, not necessarily these colors.
And this is a lot more of these items than you need. So yeah, you get these for it, but if you see on your instructions, you only need 5 spiky buttons, 1 gram of Delicas, 1 gram of seed beads, and then remember that the thread and needle, that's a really choice preference. We've had a couple people say, why aren't they included in the box? Well, do you really need to get thread and needles every single month? No, so make sure to get those separately if you do need them in the box. But there are way more materials included for this than what you actually need, and you could get creative. In the video I had mentioned about doing triangles on both sides and kind of doing it as a bracelet as well. So another fun idea. So then going along with that, we have 2 Lampwork beads listed. and then 20 round duo beads.
Yeah, so you get some Lampworks, you get some round duos.
Pretty pink colors and bright reds. Again, I sense a color theme here, which actually it's really nice because last month was kind of those blues, or was that 2 months ago?
2 months ago, December was the winter blues, so you got some blues.
And then last month was the January
It was
box.
more neutral, so it was more, it was that Arabian Nights kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. So those golds. And so you're getting a lot of different colors. So if you got some of those colors, they're going to work really, really well together. Especially like the round duos here in the lava red or some of those warm purple and pink tones. Those are going really well with last month as well, too. So remember, you can start adding all of these items together.
Yeah, don't keep your box items separate. Put them together because you're going to use things from month to month together. It's not going to be like this month's items are just for that month. Yeah.
And go back to the previous months to that little link that you have inside, because chances are you may have thought, oh, well, I don't have one to do that. I'm missing the round duos if I wanted to use round duos with the Eva beads. Well, guess what? Now you might have them if you're collecting your stock and materials. So go back to those links on the bottom of that card in each box and see whether or not revisit some of those items that you may have. So then after that, you have listed on here, Anna, 10 check heart beads and 1 pewter heart toggle.
Yes, so we have some little heart beads.
They look like heart candies.
Yes,
they look like Red Hots.
And there's actually, we had used the spiky buttons in the pattern, but
oh, I like the idea of the hearts hanging down.
Yeah, any one whole bead. So if you like the hearts better, do a heart at the bottom.
You could also do a heart at the top of the bail here and make it really, really Valentine's-y.
And then what else?
The pewter toggle.
Oh yeah,
and some rose quartz
toggle.
Also, I see the love theme. Cupid is attacking right now, and we've got that heart toggle because who doesn't like hearts? You know somebody that you can string some of this stuff just as is that loves hearts and will totally love it. And then some check round and some rose quartz rounds also.
Yes.
So, also still going in that pink and I mean, really, this is that box where everything matches. I mean, really, it's move it up, mix it all together. You've got it all ready to go. And then we also have a pewter key heart charm.
Yeah. So we have some
I like
charms
those.
there.
I like the little charms here that you can do. And if you want to get really creative too with these charms, I know some people do it, some people love it, some people hate it. That you do 2 different ones in the ears.
I like
for
that.
The charms for these, that's actually a really cute idea because it's like, when do you really have 2 keys the same? Unless you're making copies from like your spouse's keys. It's fun to have these skeleton keys be different on the ear as well.
And you could so my I don't want to show my nails.
The bad nails.
The bad nails. But so if you'd be so kind as to be my fingers for me.
Sure. In my pink nails. In my beading theme, I love my beaded Valentines.
All those just single hole beads that we have. You can make a really pretty bracelet with that. Use your toggle. Put that
little key charm at the end.
Yeah, use your lamp work.
For basic stringing, this is kind of like a basic stringers.
I know I'm like going ahead, but
you're skipping ahead. You got some 4 bellflowers here too. And the bellflowers you can even use as bead caps around those lampwork beads, so that way they go on either side. Yeah, you really do have, this is a very much so, other than the actual pattern, very much so a basic stringing kit. And even those round duo beads kind of jumping backwards, if you look at the kind of simple bracelet by Kimmery where we do the odds and ends. Check that out because not only are you getting the round duos, you're also getting some of the where am I here? Oh, we were ahead. I know you threw me ahead. You're like when you're teaching classes and people jump ahead and you're like, I don't know where we are. You're also getting the Ava beads, same deal, 2 holes, but you can put a really cute. You can put one of those hearts in the middle. The heart would look really cute in the middle. And then we've got dome beads too.
Yep, and we've got some dome beads.
So the dome beads, pretty purple color again, going with that pretty purples and reds. And in my philosophy, when you put all of these things together, it really blends really, really nicely, so it doesn't matter. Even thinking if you're not crazy about that cosmic ring, it would look really cool to bring just beading thread or even some leather if you got the last box, where you're coming through both sides and then stick a bead or stick an Ava bead on the corners of each side. Put a little heart then on the side and do a basic stringing with that square donut. And then we have, after those, we have 2 glass pearl cabochons.
Yeah, so these are really fun. And you can do something as simple as glue them on ring settings and make a couple rings. If you do bead embroidery, you can make some really cool big pearl earrings. They are half drilled, so they make it really nice when you glue them because the glue will kind of,
And one thing to know, just for your general knowledge, the reason that they are like this is because for the coating process, they actually sit on a little tiny spike.
Oh.
So somebody's job is to go around and put these basically on the heads of needles or pins, and then they get dipped in that, and that's why they have that little kind of hole in the
I'll
backing.
keep the job I have.
There you go. Yeah, that is not a great job, but if you want to check a YouTube video, we have some videos of some of those different pearl things. And then we also have...
I think we're down to the tri-beads. These are fun, just like a fun little spacer bead, like the O beads or the 1 beads. There's tri-beads. And so they're a great little check kind of spacer.
Yeah, and they are kind of going with that whole... You did a lot of golds in the last one, and I like that this box is a little bit more silvers for the regular box. Again, the idea is to really build that collection. That you're not just getting something out of the box that you can use just for that project. It's this legit is building your collection. We actually had somebody call that said to me, oh, you should really advertise that it's for RVers. And a lot of retired people that are on the road, because I don't have room to carry all of my beading stuff. But the box is perfect because it's like a box of inspiration.
Yeah.
And then she's like, each month I have the box, and then when we get to a new RV park, I find another beader, and I'm like, hey, do you want some of the stuff from the box? I only have room for 1 box. So she's like, so I took all the fluff out, fill my box, but it's perfect for somebody traveling.
Hey,
that it's a whole bunch of supplies already color coded, already picked out for you.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 tassels.
And then we have a couple tassels. Yes.
And the tassels are great because if you happen to be back on our
earrings there.
Back on our red carpet reveal, you got the tassel for the necklace.
Yeah, she got a larger red tassel. So if you still have that, if you made something with it,
and you want a little pair of earrings,
there you go.
There's your earrings. And honestly, for Valentine's Day too. I don't know how many days before Valentine's Day you're really wearing earrings, but if you just stick a little heart on top, it is really, really sweet. I feel like Valentine's Day is one of those days where you can wear kind of corny jewelry, and it's okay. It's fine to wear those hearts and some corny jewelry. So even just sticking that little heart on top of that. Or if you want to get creative, you can even hang one of the tassels down from the piece. Again, that kind of color variance really picks up everything.
Yeah, that was another thought I had was, you know, you could really, if you don't want to do the spiky buttons, there's lots of things you can swap out that are, in this box. Also kind of going with that love triangle theme. I did the Avas and the tri-beads because
they're a triangle. And we've got the love triangle
pendant. A lot of people, squares, circles, the triangle doesn't get as much love as it should. So
there you go.
February, we gave the triangle a little bit more
love triangle, some squares. And the same with the buttons.
Have that point.
And then also the last thing included is the bicones.
And the bicones,
Again, like getting that triangle, that triangle
diamond kind of.
Not that you want to like start anything with a love triangle, but
we're not suggesting it. We're just saying
offering
fun for beading.
Fun for beading when you're working with it. So you get all of these things in that regular bead box.
Yeah.
And then if you decide to go for the XL, in the XL comes a whole nother list of things.
Every time we do this and we do the best box, it's like, oh my gosh, there's more stuff.
There's more things?
I don't realize until we do the unveiling, the unboxing.
It's the unveiling.
It is the unveiling. How much there really is in just your best box.
The only thing that I touched this time was tassels.
Yeah.
So if you got 2 tassels, hey, I put them in a bag at night while watching and catching up. If you only got one, it is totally my fault. I am to blame on that. I'll blame my kids for it, but really I did it. So, so this is everything that is in that regular best box.
Yeah.
And then when you get the XL, you get all of the things that we just listed off, and then you get this whole nother collection of things.
Yep.
So one of the difference.
This is like your bowl of ice cream, and then the cherry and the whipped cream.
And the peanuts. Don't forget the peanuts. We're gonna get the peanuts, and maybe even like a Reese's Pieces or something like. Really jazz it up.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit more than just a squirt of whipped cream.
Okay, a little bit more than a squirt of whipped cream. So I'm going to move all this stuff over, which slowly I'll bring it all back over because I'll say, oh my goodness, this goes really well with this. The idea of the XL box that Anna takes a lot of time to think about is not just okay, all of these additional items match, but they all relate also back to the beading supplies from the box that you just saw as well. So in addition to all of the great stuff that you just saw, you also get 2 check faceted bicones.
Yeah, so these are fun because these are a different shape that a lot of people probably
like a
don't
Picasso
use.
faceted. These are beautiful just as earrings. I kind of want these as just a pair of earrings.
Kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, you could make some earrings and yeah, they're just kind of fun.
Even put that check bicone on the top to bring it out just a little bit darker.
Yeah.
I've got to take these out of the bag because even using the seed beads as a little stop on the bottom, those are really pretty with that brass color. They're hard to see.
Yeah, they're check glass, but they kind of look like crystal.
They do. They have that beautiful kind of hand fastening and Picasso
That's
look
one
to
of
them.
my favorite things about putting the boxes together is finding beads that they're kind of like those one-of-a-kind or things that you don't just see all the time.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff we don't even carry on the website because they may have been sitting in a factory for 20 years and all they had were the equivalency for us to,
It's an older shape.
It's an older shape.
It's not necessarily that the bead is that old, but it's an older shape, it's an older cut that with the bead weaving and so many people, there's such a big demand for the multi-hole shapes, the multi-hole shapes, that the single-hole shapes that are really fun just don't get as much love because it's
not where the trend is now.
Yeah.
But honestly, probably some of these are 20 years old. They are almost like a vintage that when you go to a lot of the Czech factories, they have shelves and shelves and shelves.
Yeah.
And the reason a lot of times they don't sell them to big designers and big companies is because it's a small amount of things. So you really are getting kind of those one of a kind, last of their kind. The hand fastening and the Picasso dipped aren't produced nearly as much anymore because the labor is kind of intense to go with it. So enjoy those table cut bicones. I like them. Then we have a glass cab. So
we have a floral cabochon because I need to get some pretty flowers in there.
Pretty beautiful flowers. So I just got my bouquet of flowers, and they're all different, right? They're all like a variety kind of flowers.
Yeah, there's a big variety of flowers. Yeah, so
and it
they're
matches. And again, kind of going with that theme, grab your delicas and just bezel around. You have your delicas and you have your 15s from the previous box, and then you also have some other ones here, but we're going to keep going in order because otherwise we get messed up. All right, so we have the Pewter Bird link.
Yeah, so you will get, there's a couple different ones that we have, but aren't they cute?
I want this. So I need to get myself an XL box.
I think they all have 2 birds on it though. They're all like love
None of
birds.
them have 3. None of them have 3 for the triad box here.
I don't think there's a bird love triangle. I think there's just
these are really cute.
Birds,
these are kissing Twitter birds.
Yeah.
Very cute.
And that's easy. You just put some chain on either side and you have a cute necklace, or you can probably make a bracelet out of it.
You could probably bend it a little bit.
Yeah.
The other thing, even doing a cute keychain, hang one of those other charms down from it, and you've got like a little key fob or a keychain hanging down with it too.
Cute.
So then we have the tiles.
Yes. So
because you can never have enough tiles.
Yep.
And tiles, again, going back to that. All right, you've got your round duos and you have your tiles. Simple strung bracelet. If you've been intimidated by bead weaving, you don't want to use thread and needle, but you still want to use the 2-hole beads, use some beading wire. Use
There's some tri-beads in between as spacers.
Exactly. Use your clasp and you're ready to go. So really great job, Anna, so far looking at it on the basic stringing too, because I know some people get intimidated by the bead weaving. So this is a really nice, hits kind of everybody. Potomac Crystal Disco Balls. We got some disco balls just to have a little dancing. We've got our flowers. You got some wine in there? You got any wine in that box? We've got our dancing. We've got our flowers. No wine. Little disappointed. I will take a red wine for the future box. Then we have a metal heart bead.
Yeah. So this is just a little something in there that you can use as a charm if you do a basic stringing or something. You could just put that on a on a head pin and make a
one
charm
of the previous boxes too, you had included the Griffin beading silk in the XL box. So if you haven't used it yet, this really is your box opportunity to use that, do a longer knotted necklace with a lot of these really, really pretty kind of pastel
so you've got these
pretty stones that you can all
Yeah.
put in there that aren't so overwhelmingly Valentine's by taking kind of out those hearts that it's not going to be like, oh, this is so overwhelming.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have, so going in then, so that's all kind of the extra things from the box.
Yep.
And then in addition on the XL boxes, in addition to that Love's Triangle pendant where you learn how to do that triangular bail, there's also two more pendants. So there's two more patterns. Sorry.
Yep.
So there's one pattern where you have everything included, and then there's another pattern where you have some of the materials included.
Yes. So this month, your bonus pattern is the Brick Road.
Oh, for the tiles.
And so that uses the tiles.
Gotcha.
So you can use some of those tiles. You can get another color you want. And then it uses some seed beads, some super duos, and the drops, O beads, some more basic things that you may already have.
And also in this pattern, just looking at it, I'm seeing this one for the first time that I didn't know. Hey look, Anna's on the back. That's a pretty picture of Anna. For this, you could easily, just looking at this pattern already, scoot in those round duo minis. So skip the super duos, use the round duo minis, and then you have the drops
Round
as
duos.
well. The round duos. Sorry, round duos. I said mini, but skip the super duos, do the round duos, and then the only thing that probably will be different is you'll need 2 seed beads in the top of your drop, or if you even want to use for a little extra added fun, use some of those other drops. So you actually have kind of everything for this Brick Road if you switch out the super duos.
Yeah.
But who doesn't? Most people have super duos too.
Yeah.
And then the other pendant that you have, or the other pattern that you have everything for. So we got a bracelet, we got a pendant, and now we have
Some earrings.
some earrings. Oh, Anna is modeling those earrings.
Yes.
I just realized.
Yes.
So-
I made up these guys. This is your Savannah sunset earrings.
Very pretty.
Yes.
Who's that pretty girl in the back of there? Oh, look at that. Oh, I recognize that one. So the Savannah Sunset earrings, they have in them 25 well, you have 20 storm duos that you need.
Yep,
So you've
some
got
storm
25
duos.
duos. That you've included some check drops for the outside. And are those all in the purple color? So everybody's making
A
kind
lot
of
of purple. There's some pinks.
pretty.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah.
And same thing here, because it's the size of the top, if you're not crazy about the purple and you want it pink, switch them out. They can be used the exact same fashion. You're not even going to have to change the pattern at all for this. And then we have the 2-hold halo bead.
Yeah.
So again, basic stringers. If you aren't crazy about the seed beading, use the halo bead, stick one of your round beads in the middle, and you can just use one of the holes instead of the 2, and then it becomes a focal piece on that bracelet or that necklace. 2 also, looking at it, are on the side. I know I keep bringing stuff out here, but if you take your one on the side here, connect those to either side, put the beads on the exterior,
that's a
you
great
really
idea.
have kind of that bracelet or that necklace kind of ready to go. I like that the square is included, that even if people are like, I don't really want to do it, it's a fun piece, and I actually have a couple videos coming out with what to do with some of those open hold ones. And again, concentrate on learning how to do that triangle. There's a lot of really cool patterns on it. So also for the Savannah earrings are
So
your
last couple
round
things
trios.
you're gonna need. Yep, round trios. I gave you another color of 15 O's. And you have enough 15 O's of each color of the crystal and the gold that you can switch
Vice
them
versa.
out. Yeah.
So if you want to switch from that crystal color for your love triangle pendant, you can also switch to that pretty gold one.
And then you'll also need some ear wires or post earrings, and the wire guards. I included some of those for you.
Oh, these are really pretty. So looking
Yeah,
at the
that's
fun ear wires, so in case you're looking, you're like, oh, ear wires, what can I do? So they have that little loop in the back there, and what you'll do is you just attach and put your wire guard. You can put it right through that little loop.
So I
for
have
that
hearts,
extra
and I
little
have a
added.
pretty little drop too.
That you can
so
kind
you
of,
could,
you may have both either or either, and then wire guards. And I like that you used 4 wire guards, so that way you have extras in case you lose them or in case your cat bats them off the table.
Yes.
I'm constantly forever losing the wire guards, and they're great for some of the other patterns too. Even the love triangle pendant, in the video I say if you want to use it at the top, you can use that other one as well too. So
I think that wraps it up.
That wraps it up. So I have like an endless supply of jewelry this month. I mean, really,
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff here. I mean, as I pile this all up, and I'm like, I keep going, get more. I need to make sure it all makes it back in the box. But it's been super fun to kind of see everybody's reactions with the boxes, everybody's opinions of them, and keep in mind this is a curated box. So the great thing about art, the great thing about these boxes are that if it's not quite your color scheme, not quite your go-to, keep in mind that people like to make friends. Take things and hand them off. There might be that one thing in the box that you're like, I don't know, but for the deal and for the price of the box, you are getting way more than what you're getting. This box especially, I feel, maybe it's the same as the others, but I feel like, man, there's so much in this box.
I feel like that with every box.
With every box, yeah, but this one especially, I'm like, man, there is so much in this box. Like, I'm thinking now, I'm like, it's going to take me forever to retake this box and to package it up, that I'm like, okay, I got the box. And again, little suggestion, right on the outside of the box, if you're saving the boxes and you're keeping your months in them, write on the outside of the box what the month is, or write several months if you're kind of adding them together and putting them together. And then also,
great storage boxes.
By April, you will have enough of the string there for your Easter baskets too. So the string has been part of the fun of learning what works and what doesn't work with the box. But then you have your Easter string to work around with it.
Doesn't work column.
Doesn't work, but we're getting there. So it's been really fun to see kind of the way the boxes have gone, that it really is trying to hit that creative aspect, forcing people into thinking outside of the box. And now that they have a supply, this is box number 5.
October, November, December, January, February.
So this is box number 6.
Yes.
So
I can't believe it.
Can't believe that this is going on box number 6 here, and you're really starting to get a mass of supplies. So we really would love to see
variety of colors too.
Yeah, we would really love to see. Comment below, share it in our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making, what you guys make. I love seeing what people make outside of the patterns.
Yes, that's so entertaining, because people take these random supplies and are so creative. I think we need like our own Facebook page just for that stuff. I mean, we don't have that many yet.
Like show your box. Hashtag show your box.
Hashtag show your box.
Show your box. We'll have to. We'll make that happen. But as Anna was saying, also remember that on that landing page, which you can get to through the website once it kind of goes live, make sure to click on those links, look at the other patterns that go along with it, and then remember to also look at the previous months, whether or not you got them or not, to get an idea of what is included in the box, get an idea of what you can add together, and kind of how you can mix and match those items. So Anna, I'll give you a little high five. Another box, well done. Show Anna a little love this month. I feel like you should be wearing red. I'm kind of disappointed you're in yellow there. Little sunshine on my cloudy, cold day. We're not in February yet.
But my face is pink like the box.
Your face is pink like the box, so it works. So at least your jewelry will match your face when you're working with it. As always, everybody, if you want to get regular updates from us here at Potomac Beads, click that little bell down by Anna, as well as you can check out the links below with us to shop with us online, or even to purchase your box. So, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bead My Valentine and check out the box. See ya.
Bye.